Hello and welcome to a Heroes of Newerth Hero Spotlight featuring Master of Arms. This ranged agility carry packs a whole arsenal of abilities and weapons, able to switch up his playstyle and effectively push, defend, gank, and even shield allies from harm.
Marketing better make me an action figure.
Let's start by glancing at Master of Arms' third and default ability, Weapon Enhancement. At level 1, you get a rank of this ability right away without training it, providing you with 2 specialized weapons and skill sets that you may toggle between with no mana cost or cooldown. The blue electrical gun passively gives you bonus attack range with each level and a percent-based boost to your base damage. When using the red magnetic gun, you have 12 bullets per round and a 4-second reloading time. This gun offers a drastically boosted attack speed at the cost of 50% base damage. For the majority of the early game until you've amassed enough damage items, the blue electrical gun will be your primary weapon, boosting your base damage and range enough to make last hitting and harassing a cinch. Once you've farmed up one of many items that give chance on hit bonuses, such as Charged Hammer or Savage Mace, you'll find that the red gun deals immense burst damage when needed, and can effectively attack while moving due to the very short animation time.
Run! Pray!
Another notable item pickup is Nullfire Blade. With the bonus 400 attack speed at max, this allows you to almost instantly deplete an enemy hero's mana pool. Back to Master of Arms' first skill. The electrical version is a single target magic damage nuke that stuns for up to 1.8 seconds. This is a very reliable source of damage output early on, and the stun has endless purposes. The magnetic version is also a single target spell that deals magic damage, but it instead pushes an enemy 500 units away from him. Though a very simple skill, Charged Shot is Master of Arms' longest disable, and is very important for setting up combos with his other skills, or saving himself from pursuing enemies. During that stun, by switching to the magnetic gun, he's also able to fire quite a few shots before it wears off, taking full advantage of any moment that can be spent attacking. The mag shot can most frequently be seen used for surprise ganks, pushing the enemy far into unwanted territory. It has very situational uses, but will be helpful when most needed. Master of Arms' second ability, Forked Lightning, is another with quick burst magic damage. A 1000 distance skill shot, the lightning will split with each additional unit hit, up to 3 times. It also applies a short tapered slow to those affected. The magnetic version is a much wider area effect damage over time spell that rolls away from you and reduces the armor of all affected.
Destruction ahead.
It's very useful for pushing, defending, and clustered teamfights. Forked Lightning is frequently paired with Charged Shot to pin someone in place and more easily aim the second burst of damage and slow to finish him off. Since it travels very quickly, it's an easy aim, reliable damage spell that can snipe enemies through terrain with little effort. Acid Bomb, however, travels much slower and will be most useful when you know that an enemy isn't going to move quickly out of its way. The armor reduction in itself has the potential for more damage output than Forked Lightning, so whenever enemies are trapped in harm's way, it's a strong alternative.
Hasta la vista, boo-boo.
Since Master of Arms has shared cooldowns for each skill, whether red or blue, you can choose to use either his offensive or defensive ultimate. Master's Call gives you or any ally a move speed, attack speed, and cast speed buff that lasts for 5 seconds. This spell has global range, allowing you to boost anyone on the map when needed. The red version instead provides a damage shield that blocks a set amount of post-mitigation damage on a unit. Similarly, it also has global range and will often make the difference between life and death, helping assist allies from across the map. The electric ultimate usually takes more team collaboration in order to be used effectively at long range. When cast on yourself, it makes gunning someone down a much easier task. Although Master of Arms packs some serious damage output, he is quite fragile, as with many other ranged agility heroes. Since he has decent early burst damage with his spells, you can focus on survivability first, then stack on damage items for the late game. It's easy to fall into patterns with his skills, and forgo using some of them altogether. The mark of a good Master of Arms player will be knowing when to use each spell, as they all have strengths that can be taken advantage of. Thanks for watching. Master of Arms will be available this Friday, and you may find further item and skill build suggestions in the video description. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment.
For the Legion.
Annihilation! Champion